Hi guys, my name is Jen Valens. I'm here to present to you why I should be selected as a Platinum Pass Adventure winner for the PokerStars tournament in the Bahamas. Woo! So, I may not be a 6-time poker winner or a women's grandmaster or have a degree in physics, but I am an innovator with a passion for anything that has to do with chess. And I'm not afraid of risk. I'm not afraid of going all in. My name is Jen Valens, and I've been in the chess world for about 7 years now. I write for chess magazines, I run scholastic chess tournaments, I'm a delegate for the Southern California Chess Federation. I sit on the board and I'm editor of the Chess Journalists of America. I promote and market anything that has to do with chess. I organized the Guinness World Record for blindfold chess, and I help market promote Grandmaster Timur Graev. And I'm a chess mom. My passion is really to make chess mainstream and have everyone really enjoy the game of chess and find an opportunity for elite chess players to make money at their craft. And I really think I found a gateway to do that with this game. So without further ado, let me present 5-card chess. 5-card chess is a chess variant game with a twist of poker, a hint of Scrabble, and a little taste of backgammon. What you need to play 5-card chess is a standard chess set, a custom deck of 5-card chess playing cards, a chess clock, and a doubling cube. Also chips or money or however you want to use for whatever you want to use for betting. So the piece deck, the 5-card chess deck is made up of 52 playing cards, and each card is made up of piece cards. So there's queens, rooks, bishops, knights, and pawns, and there are 4 wild cards. There are no king cards in the deck because the king can never leave the board. How to play? Let's get to it. So the game would start with ante. The chessboard would be set up in starting position with all standard chess rules apply. So this is really true to the game of chess. I really wanted to honor chess as a game in itself with just a little hint of luck. So each player begins with the same 5 piece cards. They'll each get a queen, a rook, a bishop, a knight, and a pawn. The rest of the deck is shuffled and placed in a poker shoe. No king cards. King moves can be made on the board without playing a piece card, and captures can be made on the board without a piece card. And the doubling cube is optional. And we do play with clocks, with whatever predetermined time control you want to use, with a delay to allow for discarding and drawing. So here is a slide showing how I envision the game if it were an online game. As you can see, the hand is open face for the viewers to see, but it would be a closed hand when you were playing. Your hand is made up of 5 cards. Both players start with the same 5 cards, and that allows each player a fair shot of getting their opening set up and being able to castle early in the game. But every time you play a piece card, you discard one and select a new card, so your hand is constantly changing. You will always have 5 cards, however, in your hand. But you may not have the pieces you need to play, which adds a little bit of excitement of the uncertainty of your hand. The doubling cube, if you've ever played backgammon, you can use the doubling cube to increase your stakes in the game. And you'd offer the cube to your opponent, and they can either match your bet, and if they do, then the game continues on. If they do not match your bet, then the game is considered over, and you win the pot. The action. So when it is your turn to play, you have the option to move, right? You can make a legal king move on the board, you can capture on the board, or you can play one of your piece cards, or a wild card, which is for any legal move on the board. That is one option you can move. Or you can fold. If you're unhappy with your hand or there is no move that you can make, you can turn in all 5 of your cards, kind of like Scrabble, and get 5 new cards. The downside to that is you do that in lieu of a turn, and your opponent therefore gains a tempo. The other option is to call. And when you call, let's say you have a winning combination, you see something, you see checkmate in 3 or 4 moves. You can call at the start of your turn, and what that does is the clock would continue to run, but it would freeze your hand, and you and your opponent would have to play with your existing hand. If you were successful and you reached checkmate within those 5 cards, well, duh, then you win. If, however, you miscalculated and you did not reach checkmate when playing those 5 cards, the game would result in a draw. Which brings us to my favorite rule of this game of 5-card chess: there are no draws. I want a determined winner. There's no reason to share a pot. We need one designated winner in 5-card chess. So as far as draws, all draw rules in chess apply here, and then the additional rule of not being able to reach checkmate when you call. But all draws will result in a tiebreak, and the tiebreak is determined by the flop. So if there is a draw, all the cards would get reshuffled, and each player would draw from the top of the stack, and the highest ranked card would win. Done. And that adds something really exciting for the viewers, because you have a 50-50 shot of winning once you reach a draw, which is what it should be. There should be no ties in a betting game. As far as format, I think 5-card chess really lends itself to a variety of formats. I can see it as a home game playing over the board, or a traditional chess tournament with multiplayers. But more so, I see it as an online game, something that maybe chess.com would add so that players can play online with another player online, or a multiplayer online game where, let's say Poker Stars or Pro Chess League had a multiplayer online game, and it would just be kind of like a knockout with players, losers being eliminated and winners moving on. But, if someone's interested in my game, the format can always be decided at that time. And so that's my game in a nutshell. I hope you liked it. I hope it was clear. Thank you for considering it. I hope you choose my idea. I think it satisfies all the requirements for the contest. It's certainly a playable game, easy to understand, easy to explain, provides for multiple formats, provides interest for a spectator or a viewer, adds an element of intrigue with the betting and the uncertainty of the hand, and would appeal for strong chess players as well as all players. All you do is need to know how the pieces move, basically. And I think I presented it pretty well. So I hope, instead of being on the back end, as I usually am, promoting somebody else, that I get a seat at the poker table, because I want to play, I want to win, I want to get to the Bahamas. So choose my idea. I really think it's really the gateway to make chess mainstream. So thank you. Thanks again, Jen, for the opportunity to present. What a great idea for a contest. I really loved the idea and loved the opportunity to come up with something creative. And just really quick, wanted to give a shout out to my buddy Sean Russell. I shared my idea with him for 5-card chess, and he really helped me refine some of the rules and the details. So thank you, Sean. I really appreciate it, and I hope I see you guys all in the Bahamas. Take care. Thank you. Choose me. Choose me.